Could you please give us your name?
I'm Emperor.
Yeah, I came in with the saw. Ooh, yeah, I came in with the saw. Bitch, I play red raw. Yeah, bitch, I play red raw. Yeah, I came in with the saw.
Recently, I was playing 2v2s in Ranked, and I had the pleasure of going up against a really good Nanami. The type of Nanami that was hitting black flashes all over the place. The type of Nanami that was hitting black flashes through erratic movements, kinda like this. The type of Nanami that put your screen at 10 FPS for 3 seconds because his black flashes pummeled your brain into the back of your fucking skull. And immediately, I wondered after that match, how was it that he never missed these black flashes? So I took to Google and I typed what I thought it was immediately, ABA Nanami script. And of course, it was a pretty new one at the time, made by a group called on a Roblox scripting site. But I decided to dig deeper because this guy got me really salty. And I just went on YouTube and typed the same thing, ABA Nanami script. And instead, I was met with a video called Ungatekeeping the Nanami Macro.
That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
A macro, put simply, is basically just a shortcut that allows you to automatically do a series of actions for you on your computer. A simple example, you may press a key and it types something or clicks a few buttons, clicks a certain place. Maybe you have some delays in between when it's clicked, but usually in gaming, macros are bannable and they do an automatic maneuver that typically a regular guy wouldn't be able to do. In this case, these guys used Python to code the mouse to automatically click by recognizing the color of Nanami / bar, and that's just put very, very simply. They could also make macros for other characters with timing like Kokushibo or Toji's one shot or Toto's black flash, and so on. After they caught fire, the macros became bannable, of course, because why would ABA just allow you to walk around hitting guaranteed black flashes in Ranked? The new problem emerging is beyond macros themselves though. Scripters have actually started implementing macros into GUIs and charging people money for them. So you sign your soul away and pay these guys, what, $20 or something, and players are now enabled to use the following. After installing a cheat client and risking their Roblox account and eligibility to even log into ABA, they gain access to some pretty nice things. Like literal hitbox extenders, move cooldown ESP, awaken ESP, Data and Risotto trap ESP, macro builders, timing for just about every character that requires it, like Law's Countershock in Tengen's Osu game, macros for Gojo's text to extend blue 3 times, features like auto dodging with the choice of UI Goku's, Kiritsugu's, features like no auto dodging and stealing animations with things like UI Goku's dash, Kiritsugu's dash. You can even use Deku's flow on any character, no stunning, legit no stunning, soft no instantly stunning, using targeting moves like Gray's hammer or right by teleporting it onto a person. Lock on while you're on PC, choosing between the head or the torso. Character unlockers, fake lag, Geppo enablers, even a macro that allows them to gain up to 50 levels and 50,000 cash in just 7 hours of AFKing by leaving your PC on in casual and farming and all. And they have an anti-kick feature for this. This also means that in just 7 hours they can look pretty legit and have built up a roster of characters. This makes it even harder to detect who's really using it, especially if they're kind of smart and sneaky and know what they're doing. It could be anybody. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be a self-proclaimed #1 player.
What? It was obvious!
The way these people are caught is by using an external service on Discord called Vencord. When people join an exploit developer's Discord in order to buy these macros, they usually have to create a ticket and inform them of their payment method and so on. Once they have a ticket informing them of their payment method and doing all the info they need, a new channel is created that only the developers and the user have access to. Vencord can see who has access to this, and by using the process of elimination, you see the sole guy located in that channel who isn't a mod, just a random user. That person is clearly guilty of trying to purchase that macro, and if they're reckless and they don't use an alt to make that purchase, their main account link to ABA's Discord usually reveals their Roblox name and they're terminated from the game. And it could also lead to Roblox termination eventually. depending on how things go. Highly unlikely though. The document was shared by Super Dummy Enjoyer, exposing tons of buyers of these scripts.
Now I'm with SpongeBob, racing down the Autobahn while I'm in the backseat trying to.
So here we can see the doc that Super Dummy gave, and ironically, one of the first things I see here is the guy selling tech to get all Eisen and Gone refresh. He says executor required, says 15 euros. And instead of, patching this, ABA decides, as I'm making this, Snake is making a legacy roster for all these old characters, and they're just gonna cost 50k gold. Pretty sure for 15 bucks you could just buy that. But yeah, here's just a ton of people that buy macros with their Discord ID attached, and this is 42 pages long. Yeah, and then the ungatekept Nanami thing, Soldier is another thing, ghouls. These skids basically just buy the macro from another guy, and they try and pass it on as their own after trying to unencrypt it. So you just have a ton of people selling this. This guy caught my eye when I was looking through this. I hope you're watching this. You're a loser. This computer shit is your life. And you can just see a bunch of DMs. This guy's using an executor called Xeno while he's going for Y rank. So you just got 170 levels plus 5 prestige down the drain. And this guy is looking at his scripting for it. Gojo Tech macros, doing emotes for macros for Infinity. I'll probably link this in the description if you want to look at it. But yeah, this is just a small amount of people who have been caught. I don't know when ABA is going to patch this. I know it's kind of hard for ABA to do it for external things, but people who are scripting, you should definitely, that should be your main priority, rather than just saying, okay, I'm going to open up old characters to everyone. Well, if you solved every problem like that, give hitbox extenders to everyone. Why not? I mean, it's just stupid. So yeah, that's this document. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not much we can even do about this.
Wow, man. Damn.
If you see a guy and you suspect him of macroing, he's hitting black flashes through the enema Ashes, he's just walking around doing Gojo techs that you've never seen before, doing quote-unquote legit no stuns, I recommend you do some research so you can see what these look like in action. Just report them to the Discord, fill out the form on that document, I guess. I don't think that's going to help as much as just reporting it on the Discord where the mods actually have the power. And you just kind of have to encourage the mods and the devs and the team of ABA to look into this more. One thing I did see was changing the color of Nanami's bar each time, so the color correction kind of screws with the macro. It probably won't help with scripts, but a lot of people are scared to use executors in fear of getting banned. So it's a lot of ways to look at it, but it's not many fixes, and that's really unfortunate. So in the grand scheme of things, all we can do as players, try your best to report it, keep a close eye, and if they're on an alt and they look suspicious, they're doing random stuff, just report them to be safe. Don't get farmed though by some Nanami that's actually legit and immediately report them. It sounds like some shit I would do. But yeah, just be mindful, bro. Stay on the lookout and save ABA. And that'll be it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about the macros. Have you found a guy using a macro against you? And that'll be it. Peace.